going to speak into both microphones. We got the social media queen, Missa Kate, over here.
Hi,
Look at
sorry
it.
about
All right,
that.
no. I was catching her doing this in the act. Look, she's in demand. We got Missa Kate here. I'm trying to catch these special moments.
I like how you're double fisting.
Listen, buddy.
I'll see you.
We got Missa Kate here. Look,
That's me.
As I said, in demand. Even away from your table, you're in demand. People
That's
love
right.
you, Missa Kate.
I love me too. I'm
Well,
pretty cool.
We talked about you being a Cubs fan. Are you a Bears fan?
Yes.
Oh boy. So it is November
It's a little
30th.
rough.
November
It's a little
30th
rough.
as we film this.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I was half asleep on my in-laws' couch a couple days ago during Thanksgiving, and I thought I dreamed the ending of that game. Caleb Williams just chilling like, hey guys, he's pointing at people in like the third row as the clock winds down. How does it feel to be so successful considering all you have to overcome being from that city?
Thank you. Right. 100%. I don't know, man. I got Bears gear, by the way, since we're on that topic. Putting that out there. But anyway, I don't know, man. Wrestling's been fun. Hopefully I can inspire the Bears to do a little bit of winning.
Hopefully. Listen,
right?
you're going to inspire the Cubs to do shit because the Reds got Terry Francona out of retirement. Let's go. I can be delusional until about April 15th when they're 0-15. I'm ready. Let's go.
So, fun fact, I wanted to play football in high school.
Did you?
And because your parents have to sign a waiver for every sport that you play, guess whose parents weren't signing that waiver?
What position would you want to play?
Either wide receiver or running back.
Okay. I could see you as a running back. I could see
Yeah.
you powering over somebody.
Yeah, I was like, maybe even like safety, because I played defense for soccer.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe a little bit of a safety, but I was like, some of the dudes were big, but my high school team sucked. So I was like, I could help. And I played soccer, so I was quick.
Soccer is a different kind of cardio. I remember when I trained MMA full time, I was like, I feel very confident in myself. And my friends were like, hey, we're going to go play soccer with these girls. And they went to, they graduated from the Catholic school in our city. I didn't realize that's a part of the religion is playing soccer. And we get out on that open field. It was a different kind of cardio. Did that prepare you for like wrestling and everything in years that followed?
No, 100%. Like, so I played soccer for 20 years. But yeah, just the cardio alone, like sometimes we would have back-to-back, so double headers, I guess you could call them, but we'd have back-to-back games. And soccer, if you don't know, they're 90-minute games. Yeah. So with a very short 10-minute halftime, it's like, oh yeah, thanks for a snack. I don't know. But yeah, no, I played, especially the position I was, I played midfield a lot. And I was mid-mid. So anybody who knows anything about soccer, mid-mid means you're allowed to go over the entire field. So of course, I mean, me being me, a little crackhead, was perfect for the role. But yeah, so that, and then I moved on to defense, mid-D or sweeper, which is also like I'm controlling the back half. But yeah, a lot of cardio.
And now the
anger.
Bears are as mid as it gets. So look at that. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Listen, you had a major career transformation recently. I mean, I think the first time we talked, was it this year or last year? It was this year at
It was Squared Circle Expo.
Squared Circle Expo. And I know that the ball has rolled since then. A lot of things have changed since then. How are you feeling with what you're doing now?
Good. I'm really excited. There's a lot of good things happening. I'm having fun in wrestling, which I guess you're not allowed to do, I found out. I'm being told that's not a thing. I was like, you're lying. But yeah, no, I'm having fun. I'm meeting people, being here. It's great. You get to see people that you don't get to see as much. But yeah, I've worked with TNA since, more AEW work. But yeah, and a lot of talks of different places, hopefully going out of the country soon. So keep an eye out.
Not only that, I was with you briefly yesterday and saw people running up to greet you at TNA.
Thank you.
People very excited to see you, which made me happy because I see how hard you work. I see how much you put into this. How does it feel to have that warm reception at a place that you've been a couple times?
It's weird. It's really cool. Luckily I've met some of the people along my journey, so it's cool that they remember whatever interaction that we had on the indies as we get more to a professional level. So yeah, it's very surreal. Yesterday after I left, I was like, oh wow, I have conversations with people like Tommy Drever and Gail Kim.
Yes.
And all these people. I was just like, weird. I was like, didn't think I was going to get here.
Did you confront Gail Kim for her being mean to me on social media?
I did not know about this, but I'm sure she was right.
Not really. I mean, listen, she's my biggest fan. She is. Fun fact, she built a time machine and used Eat Defeat just because she saw me do it in a match one time. So that's the way it worked. It definitely wasn't inspired the other way around.
No, never. No.
But yeah, she came up to me and she's like, "We got to take a mark picture together." And I was like, if we have to, Gail Kim. If we have to.
I'll find it in my schedule for you. Oh, wow. Unprofessional. Just kidding.
Let's fix this. Oh my God, there we go. Am I
go.
back?
Testing.
Test. See, this is what happens when I double fisted earlier. Let's see. Oh, it works. I can't believe I can just plug it back in and it works. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen with this audio at all.
It would happen when I'm on here, too.
But,
I was
listen.
custom misfit.
Also, I know you love the little furry creatures. Got
you
a
gotta
soft
specify.
spot.
You gotta specify. Finish that statement.
All of them, dogs, cats,
yes.
animals. No,
you can't just go around saying, "Hey, Missa Kate likes these little furry creatures."
She's
like,
a
you
furry.
Have to
It's confirmed. That's where we're at. We're not at WrestleCade.
It's
at all.
a different kind of convention, guys.
It's a different convention. And she's like, "This is the only way you get an interview with me."
Yes.
And I was like, "Whoa, okay."
There were supposed to be cat ears. I demanded cat ears, dog ears, a tail, but we weren't able to make it work. It's okay. I'll let it slide.
I do see you caring for the little wonderful furry creatures, both human and not human.
No, I do. I have a soft spot for especially dogs. I'm a big dog person, but animals in general. I keep telling people when I retire from this life, I want to have my own rescue in Chicago. So.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. So we mentioned you working TNA.
Yes.
What was that experience like for you?
Great. They are such a family. Like, people say it, and, it's always like, are they saying it to say it? Do they mean it? But no, they, invited me with open arms, and they do that with everybody. You didn't feel like you had to walk on eggshells. Like, yes, of course, be respectful. But, you didn't feel like you have to walk on eggshells, which in return made me feel like I had to walk on eggshells because I was like, I'm waiting for the next shoe to drop. I was like, where's the camera? What's going on? But, everyone's very inviting, very sweet. So, yeah, it was great.
You mentioned Gail Kim. Okay, she is a brilliant wrestling mind. I would argue a genius.
Just a little.
What is it like to get feedback, input from somebody like that who inspired so many people? And not only that, is the term that people have used to me is unfuckwithable is Gail Kim. She is the most bulletproof, people listen to her type of person in this business.
She has an aura like no other. It's insane. So I never spoke with her until I started working with TNA, but she's, again, a great mind to pick from. I think she understands my background because, again, her and I were similar mindsets as far as wrestle. So now the advice that she's given me is okay, how do we turn that up? And, stuff like that. I don't want to put too much out there, but we've had good conversations, and I'm very blessed. And I keep saying I'm very blessed, and I don't know what I did to get where I'm at, but I appreciate it. So
we've seen WWE do the WWE ID thing, and I can tell you immediately, I was like, you WWE ID?
Someone sent me a text, and then I didn't see it, and then I got another text a couple days later. He's like, I'm going to take that as a yes.
Well, one of the reasons was I heard somebody from Chicago is WWE ID'd. It was Kylie,
yes,
but
also well-deserved.
1 and 2 that I would suspect are Kylie and Missa Kate. Those are the first two that I would sit there and think of and go, okay, that's probably who WWE would want. When you look at that, how do you view what WWE is doing with the ID situation? I know that they give a little bit of a stipend. I don't know how much it is, but I'm told it's enough to where people can be I can wrestle full time now, as opposed to anything else. How is that for somebody like you who makes a living on the indies?
It's a great opportunity, obviously. One, you have WWE looking at you, and they're kind of like, all right, show me what you can do. And by the way, we're going to give you a couple extra bucks to help you out. So, we can help you achieve your dreams. It's incredible. Wrestling is such a weird thing where, in general, but now especially, I feel like everything's just moving along, everything's becoming more open, and because everyone's in on it now. So to me, it's smart to step in the right direction, and they're thinking in the future, right? Because you want to create stars. Well, on the indies, you have a bunch of stars, and if we are in such intimate settings all the time. So who else would you want to, follow? Because it's like you get the fans and stuff behind you. But yeah, I think it's whoever came up with it is incredibly smart. I'm available. And then no, but dude, you no joke when you sent me that message, because you find out shit more than I do, and I was like, is there something going on that I don't know about?
I
at least bring my hopes up for nothing.
I don't just say that because I'm interviewing you, but legitimately, when people said, because we had no concept of who or what would be WWE ID'd.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that'd be one of the first people I would look at if I were WWE. You've worked on TV. You can work a bunch of different styles. You care about your presentation, all that stuff. So, it's naturally what I thought. But you didn't see it for a week anyway, allegedly.
No, I don't. I think what happened, and I'm a bad habit at this, and everybody that I've been seeing this weekend says it. Yeah, I texted you. I didn't get a text back. I'm never home, and I'm always in my car. And I don't believe in texting and driving unless it's a 911 situation. So what I do is I'll see it. Cool, I'll answer it later. Yesterday.
Do you often think that you have answered it in
yes,
your mind?
All the time.
Me too.
All the time.
Me
and then
too.
I'm like, oh shit, no, I didn't. I just found out somebody, a TNA rep. I'll keep his name disclosed if he doesn't want to say. But anyway, he was just like, yeah, I messaged you right after you did TNA. You never answered me back. I was like, I never got that. And we look, and he was just like, hey, how's it going? And then I answered him yesterday. So I did answer him.
Yeah, I'm very bad about that as well. And I in my mind, I'm like, oh, I've replied to them because I acknowledged it when I saw it, but never hit send on the message. Go figure.
Dude, it's bad.
You mentioned texting and driving, which we are opposed to. What is your worst travel story in relation to wrestling? What was your worst travel day?
Travel day?
Maybe a nightmare. Or have you been very lucky to this point?
Knock on wood. I've been
is not a wooden table.
I know.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Look,
he was wrong.
They got a top guy table
That's
for
right.
me.
Oh my
Look
God.
at that.
We gotta find somebody to put through it now. Anyway,
I'm just shocked at this point. I thought that was plastic.
No, because there's a good cover over it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. ADHD is ADHDing right now.
Me too.
Dude, for real. I love it.
Listen, here's the thing. We have already answered the question that I asked you in our minds.
Yes.
So they should assume the answer.
That's right. Come up with the answer in the comments. What do you think my worst story is?
Which one was it? She got a flat tire? A oil leak? What was it?
Actually, that was it.
Was it?
Yeah, I was driving in Minnesota, and 3 hours. So it's 6 hours from Chicago. So 3 hours in, everything was flashing. You're out of oil.
Yeah.
And this was 2 years ago, I want to say. So I had AEW and I had another indie show over there. So I was killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
I was out of gas, but I had to make it to AEW.
Yeah.
And it was wintertime. So on top of that, it's cold. I'm like, little 2014 Chevy Cruze made it. Next day, brought it to the mechanic in the morning before I went to the second show, and he was like, you have nothing in your car. I don't know how it's running.
Oh, no.
He's like, the fact that your transmission's okay. So I don't know. I've lucked out. Again, knock on wood, it's a wooden table.
I can't believe it's real wood.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Real wood, cry us a river. Look at, I wish you all could see the quality. There's a lot of staples in there, too.
Is this ECW
You know what?
table?
I think they just keep these tables in here at this point. I was pretty sure they were the plastic, easy to bring in thing. Missa Kate, tell the people where they can follow you, where they can support you, all that good stuff.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Missa Kate 23, MISSAKATE 23, and then there's links in there. It's not a LinkedIn, it's a Linktree, correct?
Yes.
I always say the wrong one.
LinkedIn
is where you're looking for a job,
yeah.
which I'm free agent,
maybe,
so maybe I need a LinkedIn. But yeah, go check there if you want merch, 8x10s, all that stuff. I try to be good at social media. This week I've been kind of shitty because people were like, oh, we didn't know you were going to be here. But I also didn't get my flyer from WrestleCade. So it's not really my fault.
Come on, WrestleCade. I love WrestleCade. just so we know. I've been here every year for the last 5-6 years, except for the pandemic year.
It is really fun. It's a good atmosphere.
You're becoming a familiar face at these. I see you around at all of these things. But, guys, make sure you check her out. A wonderful future for this woman. Make sure you check out, not just that, the stuff on TNA that she did that I'm sure Gail Kim will be calling her any day. If Gail Kim cares about, cares about good wrestling at all.
I know, girl.
I'm just saying, not putting any pressure on you, Gail Kim. But I am.
He's staring into the camera.
I am. Until next time, guys, we're out. Buying pay-per-views on NordVPN.com/Fightful is going to enhance your pay-per-view buying process. Now, one subscription to NordVPN has so many different benefits, but if you're a big pay-per-view buyer like myself, UFC, boxing, pro wrestling, all that good stuff, any combination of the three, if they're doing a fight circus or something like that, this subscription will pay for itself after 1 or 2 pay-per-view buys. Change your virtual location, pay for it at the prices that other people are paying for it in the UK, in Australia, etc., etc. And you can get different interfaces. Maybe you don't like Peacock and you want to check out the WWE network the way that it used to be, the way that it was designed to be, the easy navigation, so on and so forth. Maybe you want to watch AEW without commercials. Maybe there's some other overseas services that you can't subscribe to and you want access to them. NordVPN.com/Fightful gives you that with a great deal and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Even better, 24/7 tech support, so if you have trouble navigating any of it, they can help you out. Fastest VPN on the planet, NordVPN.com/Fightful.